How's it going, everybody, and welcome to the Mina channel. Today we're going to be talking about Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster, which comes out in just a couple of days here, and I know a lot of people are really excited and really ready to play this game. So first of all, as you can see by the title of the video, what's the best difficulty for Shin Megami Tensei 3 for you, particularly as a new player or as an experienced player? So I want to talk about different difficulties. My attempt is not to tell you how to play your game. I'm not an extremist. I'm not saying that you should play in hardcore mode or whatever. I'm just gonna give you the different options, tell you what they offer, and which difficulty I think is the best difficulty, so to speak. But again, in no point am I telling you how to play your game. You can play the game in any way, shape, or form you want to do. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, Shin Megami Tensei 3 is known and touted as a hard, quote-unquote, hard game. But it's actually not really hard. Like, I played this game in all the difficulties, including hard, and the hardest difficulty, and it's really not. It just boils down to knowing the different mechanics that the game is trying to show you, what is the buffs and debuffs, and how to utilize your demons correctly. I pretty much played the game for a few times already, and I'm just gonna tell you, just like it's better just for you to learn the mechanics, not necessarily to pick up a different difficulty or anything like that. Just learn the mechanics of the game. That's pretty much what it boils down into. However, if you're curious about the mechanics, the difficulties themselves, so normal or regular one, it's actually just between the standard difficulty and the hard. It's not really that much of a difference, I'll say. Sure, in the harder difficulty, they're probably a little bit more aggressive, and they have like higher HP, and there is definitely a higher encounter rate when it comes to fighting demons and everything. But as far like HP and that kind of stuff, the harder difficulty is not like stingy on HP or anything like that. It's more like when it comes to like the actual battles and everything, they're a little smarter. On the other hand, if you play the other extreme, which is Merciless, actually, I'll be honest with you guys, 100%, I do not recommend you playing in Merciless, and it's not because I'm not saying you shouldn't play games on easy or anything like that. The problem with Merciless in this game is that it's extremely unbalanced. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne was not made with an easy difficulty in mind, and what it does, it really just breaks the experience of the game. First of all, I did try a couple hours of kind of like, you know, trying to get every difficulty, kind of understanding each one of them and everything. And what I found with Merciless is it actually dumbs down a lot of the aspects when it comes to like the encounter rate. Is almost like you encounter different demons from time to time, but it's like much more scarce, than they don't show up as often. You get a ton of XP and a ton of money. We're talking about a ridiculous amount. You're gonna be ridiculously over leveled. You're not really gonna get the Shin Megami Tensei experience. This difficulty is definitely for people that are not into RPGs. The problem with Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne is that the game itself is about the experience of like capturing the demons and the battles and everything like that. The story isn't super long either. Like, for example, speedrunners can finish this game in about 20 hours, and typically this is about a 40 to 60 hour JRPG. So the fact that you can boil it down to 20 hours means that if you do end up picking up a really smaller difficulty, you may just not end up really getting the full enjoyment of a Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne experience, so to speak. It is really extremely unbalanced as well. In fact, it is so unbalanced that you can press the triangle, which is the rush button, and it's gonna pretty much, you can solo any boss, not solo, but you know, you can rush through any boss battle. That means that you don't even need to play the game. The game can play itself by just pressing the triangle. So extremely not recommended. It just depends on like the kind of person. Again, I wouldn't say necessarily that you need to play it on hard or like a hardcore difficulty or anything like that. Playing in standard is fine. I personally, I'm a hardcore believer of find whatever works for you, whatever is gonna help you have the best experience. That's what you need to go for. I personally, again, I'm not telling you what the best difficulty is, but I want to give you some options so you know, going prepared. The Merciless difficulty does break the game. I certainly more recommended to go for like the standard or a harder difficulty. Again, even though a lot of people do believe Shin Megami Tensei 3 to be a quote-unquote hard game, I think that as long as you learn the mechanics based on my experience with Shin Megami Tensei games, any difficulty will be fine. You will do, as long as again you're learning the difficulties and knowing what you're supposed to do and everything. Again, not super hard games or anything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Let me in the comments below what difficulty you're going to be playing the game on, and are you excited for this? We are only about less than a week from this game come out on Friday, and I'm just super excited. I'm a huge fan of Nocturne. It's one of my favorite games full time, and I just cannot wait to play it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Like, subscribe, and share the video if you can, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.